It's official, Jared Leto is joining Tron 3. But hold on, didn't the last two Tron movies flop? So why are they making a third one? And will anyone from the original cast be coming back?
Let me explain.
It all started in 1982. Disney released a new mind-bending sci-fi film called Tron. The movie stars Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn, a brilliant young hacker and former employee of a major tech company called Encom. Kevin tries to expose Encom for their shady secrets, and while doing so, ends up in a virtual world where programs aren't just lines of code but are living, thinking beings. He makes friends with one of these beings named Tron, and together they ruin the plans of the Master Control Program. No movie during that time was able to do what Tron did. With its crazy special effects and fully computer-generated environments and vehicles, fans fell in love with the film, and it instantly became a cult classic. However, it didn't do too well at the box office. Regardless, Disney still noticed the fandom around the movie and decided to make a sequel in 2010 called Tron Legacy. The movie follows Kevin's son Sam as he attempts to solve the mystery of his father's disappearance. Eventually, Sam discovers that for the last couple of decades, Kevin has been imprisoned in a new version of the grid that he created, with his captor being a deranged clone of himself by the name of Clue. At the end of the movie, Kevin sacrifices himself to save Sam and his companion Quora, but in doing so, destroyed the entire Tron universe, or so we thought. Turns out, right towards the end, there was a loose plot thread with Tron falling into the digital sea as he began to break his mind control programming. And that scene serves as a perfect opening for another Tron sequel, which is probably what Disney was planning to do, until they canceled it. Yes, turns out, despite a huge fandom, even Tron Legacy wasn't able to pull in the money Disney was hoping for, so they decided to cancel a sequel. Until now. Disney recently announced that they're working on a third sequel called Tron Aries, and it's gonna come out sometime between 2025 and 2026. The movie is rumored to star Jared Leto in the lead, and we already got the first images of him in the suit, and they look sick.
There it is, our first kind of look at the, and listen, I gotta say, it's perfect Tron. I mean, that is a perfect Tron world image. All we're talking about is a still image. We're not talking about how good or bad the movie is because we simply don't know.
We're not the director of The Crow.
I like the image. It's a really good image. It looks like Tron. It's got a slick look to it. I think it looks great. Doesn't mean the movie won't be garbage, but I think the image itself looks really good.
That's not all. Other actors like Evan Peters, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, Cameron Monaghan, and Sarah Desjardins have also joined the movie. We don't know 100%, but since the film is a sequel, there's a high chance we'll get to see some of the OG cast members like Jeff Bridges, Bruce Boxleitner, Garrett Hedlund, and Olivia Wilde. But what's the plot gonna be? Well, we mentioned earlier that Tron is possibly still out in the grid and now free of Clue's control. That's not all. After Tron Legacy came out, Disney even released a short film called Tron The Next Day, which picked up a day after the events of the second film. The movie shows us that Kevin, despite apparently exploding at the end of Legacy, may still be alive and well in the grid, and Sam may be trying to get him back home, now that he's accepted his role as Encom's majority stockholder. So there's enough material here to make a crazy sequel, and who knows, maybe even a TV series somewhere down the line. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to catch this film in the theaters. 2025 can't get here any sooner.
That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.